So today we're gonna get started with the Kershaw design dual Dewalt build for the Summit. Throw it out of the box here. Two motors, instructions, all the hardware. So that's what it looks like. The big Dewalts and all that hardware. Right, then I get cracking on the body. Clean it off. Alright, so under here we have one little trap door. Get that done. One screw is holding that together, and that gives you access to the drive shaft. So one grub screw, the rear drive shaft will come off, and the same thing with the front. And now we have 4 screws holding the transmission together. Once that's done, it'll be easy to remove. All you have to make sure to do is remove the high-low shifter. Alright, make sure that last one's out, and it is. Disconnect the motor, throw this to the side, get rid of the big Summit. Gives a little bit of room to work with. Alright, so here for the motor mount, we have 2 more screws. And then for the motor itself, same thing again, 2 more. Alright, and that's the difference in can, and we're installing 2 of them. Alright, so first things first, you can get the spur off. Once that's done, we can get the housing, or I guess the mounting plate off of the transmission housing. 4 screws there. Alright, and just going to remount the other one exact same way. The new one from Kershaw, should I say. Same 4 screws. Everything nice and snug. Don't overdo it because we're going in plastic. So, yeah, replacing that gear housing. Or transmission housing, should I say. Alright, so to reinstall the spur. So we got the drive pin. The whole assembly locks back in together. Tighten down the spur because with this here, it will slip. Alright, just locking that up. And now I have 3 long screws, 4 nylon spacers, and then everything closes up. 3 nuts. Tighten that all up. And that'll be it for the mounting plates. Alright, last one. And we're ready for the motors. So we got the pinions here. Just to make sure that we're lined up with the spur before we get it all tightened up. And once you're good, thread lock, grub screw, you're good to go. Same for the second motor. And now we're ready for the motor mount. So here we have 4 screws, 4 washers. Get ourselves lined up. Make sure we're lined up with the pinion, not too tight, a little bit of play. Tighten everything up. I'm going to finish off the motors and come back with the leads. Alright, so we're all wired up. Ready to throw everything back in. First we got to move the ESC. It's going to be in the way. Motors take up quite a bit of room. Alright, make sure not to pinch any of the servo leads. I'm just going to use the hex wrench to line ourselves up. And now to the reverse side, 4 screws. Be able to lock up our transmission. Alright, so once you got 2 of them in there, you're good to remove that bit. I just wanted to use that as a guide. Finish it off with the last one there. Not pinching any leads. Alright, so we're good to reinstall the shifting lever. And now the hardest part, drive shafts. Try to get everything lined up here. Spin the tire. Turn the spur a little bit. And you should be able to see an opening. If you use your hex bit, you should be able to line everything up. smaller size one, should I mention. And once you got that lined up, we're ready for your grub screw. And the second grub screw for the front drive shaft. Reinstall a little trap door, and we're done. All we have to do is wire ourselves up. We'll be mounting the ESC in the back by the shock towers, but for now, just going to dry fit it so I can power it on, make sure everything works. Alright, throw the second one in. Nice and slowly. I guess I should have fast forwarded this piece too. Alright. Power everything on. Properly this time. Alright. Ooh. So I can tell already we got a lot more power. All in all, pretty easy build. Like the way it looks. Pretty mean looking. It's 2 huge can motors. And if it performs as well as what I've been reading, I think I'm going to be very happy. But we should have some running footage by tomorrow. So guys, thanks for watching. Please thumbs up and subscribe.